Hello everyone, so today we're going to be working on checking out the new advanced deck Amethyst Mandala for Sakuyamon. For those that don't know, I have played Sakuyamon for a few years now. I played it before it was meta, before it got banned, and sometimes after. And now I'm excited for this new set because I think I figured out a way to do up to 8 checks on turn 2 with this deck. It is again up to, it's not going to be consistent, but maximum of 8 checks per turn is crazy. So after I open up and go through some of the stuff that's inside, I will talk to you about that little playthrough. So let's get started. Now there is a secret pull card in this set. Will I get lucky again and have another secret pull? But we'll see. I'm not expecting it. I never do. So, first off, gain the nice, really nice, I think these were 50 or 60 sleeves into this. So, brand new sleeves to test it out. I do got some top loader, outer sleeves to cover those because I don't like the feel. And then we got not only the rules of everything, which goes through all of the abilities and all of the stuff for everything, but also, just like classic TCGs, like Yu-Gi-Oh, gives us a mat to use, which I will be using for later purposes. Now, let's check out the starter. Obviously, this is a starter deck, so there's not going to be anything crazy, but we got the 4 Viximons, which is awesome. Bruh! Bruh! What the crap? Oh my goodness. Okay, know what? Guys, I have insane recording luck. Gosh dang. Okay. I got sleeves right here, but I'm gonna use this for now. So I don't have to open that right away. Oh my goodness. Well, let's start off with the look at the art then. So this is the chase card for this set, which is insane. Oh my goodness, that is incredibly insane. Yeah, so I got the chase card. This only comes with 2 of these, so I might have to order. I don't know if I want to use this. We'll figure it out because I do like using Sakuyamon, and I do got the chase towel, but I'll figure it out later. This is insane. But the normal art, I think I like more, but this is super cool, going with traditional. Oh gosh, this is... Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna keep... That's just insane. I'm gonna move that right here so that everything... So we can look through. But yeah, we got the Viximons, which the Viximons ability is going to be one of the key factors for the combo that I have in store. When you use option card with Omyo Jutsu or Onmyo Jutsu plugin in this or plugin in traits, this Digimon may digivolve into a Digimon with Cubimon, Talmon, or Sakuyamon in its name in the hand with the Digivolution cost reduced by 3, which is insane. I'm personally thinking of doing 3-2 for this one, just for recursion. But there's the eggs. Gosh. And obviously there's the when moving on play. When moving is a phenomenal aspect. By trashing 1 card in your hand, you may return 1 option card with Onmyo Jutsu or a plug-in trait from your trash, and it has barrier. So this also has a recursion situation. I'm trying to figure out if there's like a loop situation, especially with this card, but we'll figure that out when I do some more playtesting. We got 4 of the new Cubimon, which is awesome. I love the style of Cubimon. Reveal the top 3 cards, your deck, add 3 of the Renamon, Cubimon, Talmon, Sukuyamon, or Rika in its name, or a plugin or trait among them to your hand. So you can only choose one of anything. So it's not a huge searcher in my opinion, because I do know there's a Renamon that does better searching, but this can be very good for the current situation. I do think double barrier is kind of overkill for this, which is why I'm only going to run the 2 of the new one, but we'll see how things work. I'm going to need to play test some things. Here is the new Talmon. This Talmon, until your opponent turn ends, one of their Digimon can't activate when Digivolving effects and gets minus 3k. You may use one option card when attacking with Omyojutsu or plug-in trait from your hand or under your tamer without paying the cost. Cool. That's another key factor. So this is crazy. Ooh, I grabbed another security. So there's that. And then we got 2 of the Ace Sakuyamons, which has on play when digivolving. When attacking, you may play a Pipe Fox token, Digimon with 6000 DP and blocker. Then you may use one option card with Minjutsu or plug-in trait from your hand or under your tamers without paying the cost. Crazy, right? Then we got the 2 maid modes. Love this. They're amazing, super pretty. You may use an option card with a Minjutsu or plug-in trait on player when digivolving from your hand or under your tamers without paying the cost. So both of them can pull from under the tamers, which is important when you use an option card or your security stack is removed from by placing one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest DP as the bottom security card. Trash their top security. This is going to be part of the loop that I was talking about earlier, or not loop, but the combo. Then we got Rika's, which by placing one option card with a Minjutsu and plug-in trait from your hand under this tamer, draw 1 and gain a memory. Awesome. Start a main, win play. Which you could it doesn't have a limit of how many option cards are underneath Rika. So that's good for both these Sakuyamons. When one of your Digimon with Renamon, Cubimon, or Talmon or Sakuyamon in their name attack by suspending this tamer, you may use one Omijutsu or plug-in trait option card with as high or lower a use cost as that Digimon's level from under this tamer without paying the cost. So this is another just super crazy combo situation. Then we got the plugins. Each plugin does something different. So this is the new red-based plugin, which is Offense Plugin V. While you have a tamer, you can ignore the Digivolution or the card's color requirements. Great, that's most secure among decks. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest DP, then add this card to hand. Which, awesome. From the security, great. And I mean, there's a lot of recursion for this deck to actually add cards, especially if you put in the Sakuyamon on maid mode Ace into this deck. This could be a way to set up for this. I have a bunch of different decks that I'm styles of Sakuyamon that I want to play, so this playing with that was going to be crazy. You may link this card with one of your Digimon without paying the cost, then delete one of your opponent's Digimon with as much or less DP as one of your Digimon. Then in the link section, it gives 2000 DP bonus, and end of turn this Digimon may attack. Awesome, right? Great. Then this is the jamming high-speed plug-in H. Until your turn ends, one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers can't suspend. Then add this card to the hand. You may link this card to one of your Digimon without paying the cost, then one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers can't suspend until the end of their turn. Then jamming with 2000, which is one of the key factors for the combo that I have in mind. Then we got the cool new Amethyst Mendalla option card, which when one of your Digimon in security, so it's a security one, when effect trashes this card from the security, activate the security effects, which is insane, which is one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 9,000 for the turn. Crazy. Main effect, draw one card, then place this card face up as the bottom security card. Awesome. This is crazy. Okay? When any of your Digimon with Renamon or Cubimon or Talmon or Securemon in name would leave the battle area other than in battle, by trashing this card, one of those Digimon doesn't leave. Protection. This is straight up protection. Besides battle, obviously, but that's why you would give it, give something without battle. You tend to not want to do that. So this insane card, good for protection. Then we got the defense plugin F, which, same as the others, play with if you have a tamer, ignore the Digivolution, or ignore the card's color requirements. Security, de-digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon, then add this card. You may link this card to one of your Digimon without paying the cost. Then, until your opponent's turn ends, one of your Digimon gains Reboot and 3000 DP. Craziness. And it adds blocker to any of your Digimon. Awesome. Then we got 2 of the EX2 Renamons, 4 of the BT17 Renamons, which honestly are my favorite of the ones. We got 4 of the BT19 Cubimons. We got 4 of the BT17 Talmons. We got 2 golden foiled Talmon Aces, which is crazy. Then we got 2 Sakuya X gold foil. And those have been out for a while, so I'm not going to go deep dive. We also got the old Rikas, 4 of those, which is awesome. I believe I got all the alt arts for all the Rikas. Then we got 2 scrambles and 2 physical trainings. Awesome. These are necessary for this deck, 100%, especially if you want to do different combos. For everything, this one, you add a card, reduce Digivolution cost by 2. This one is play for 2, Digivolve for 3, or reduce by 3. Crazy cards, great for the combos of this deck. I figured they wouldn't take out Scramble, but we'll see. Then we got Dogacha, we got Grand Galemon, these, and then we get the tokens, which finally, some official tokens for Sakuyamon. Obviously, these are SR, I guess promo cards, because these are just straight up ST22. We'll see how these do in the formats in the future, because these are some insane cards. But we're here talking about Sakuyamon today, so we'll put these to the side. Now, I want to show the most optimal play for this deck. And this can happen on this. I'm going to go based on the turn 2 variant that I figured out. There, that one. Need that. That. I would say we need the old plugin for this as well. Then them. Barrier. Okay. I'm going to go with Sakuyamon Ace for this, but you could use this in a way for the other builds, right? So this is if you have this set up in turn 2, okay? So what you want is in breeding area, you have... So on your second turn, you want a physical training, and you want either a Renamon or a Cubimon. Cubimon would be best, depending on if you started as the second turn or second player. If not, this is probably the best outcome. Either way, let's hope that you're starting, let's say at... I'm going to use just a pen cap so that it's easy to see. So, on turn 2, you start out at... Let's say they pass to 3, okay? You promote. Okay, you're at 3 memory, you're promoting, you Digivolve for 2. You then search. You get any of these at all. Or you could trash this and make it for free, okay? You search for any of these. You then use the red plugin option from the old set, which gives your Digimon +1 security. You do plugin option A. So that gets into the trash. And then you would gain a memory from that because of this EX2 Renamon. You then Digivolve for 3. Draw for Digivolve. Hopefully you get another one of these cards. So then you would swing with this Talmon. This Talmon would then tuck you would use this card, right, to play into there, which would then allow this Talmon to Digivolve because of the Viximon. Okay? When you... I'm going to move this out of the way just for a sec. When you play that, you would then play Pipe Fox token. Okay? You check. Check security, 2 checks. Oh, look, you die. Trash security. Whatever. This is turn 2, so you have a full security stack. Okay? And then you would trash one of your top security. Okay? So let's say it was this. You trash this. Oh, look. Minus 9k to your opponent. Your Sakuyamon's protected. Sakuyamon then unsuspense. So that's 2 checks right there. Right there. And you have barrier still. Then you would swing again with Sakuyamon. And with Alliance. That's total of 1, 2, 3 with Alliance. 3 checks. So that is setting your opponent to 5. If you have the plugin A. If you, for some odd reason, were able to gain memory, for whatever other reason, if you had another Renamon on board, you could then Digivolve. I'm just going based off of the attacks. Digivolve into Sakuyamon X, which would then play the Rush token. You then swing with the Rush token, play another physical training, do the whole thing, unsuspend Sakuyamon. Oh look, there's 6 swings, and then if your opponent has more, you swing again, that's for game. So by this point, you would have, for about 4 memory, 5 memory, you could go for game with Sakuyamon. Which is insane. And yeah, this is crazy. I think this deck is going to be back up to being top tier again with everything going on. So yeah, thank you for checking out this video. If you guys have any questions or any theories or anything like that, let me know in the comments. I'm 100% open to the criticism, but I am in I got another chase. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. I need to get the chase from Sinister Order, and then I'll be another chase. just chase collecting, man. This is crazy. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all again next time. Okay? Bye!